A tenant revolt? What? Your time has come? The green household in Rokaya Rockside has endured bad living conditions for far too long, and it appears they are at the brink of staging a revolt. Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Heathwyn, and we are back to play some more of our For Rent Let's Play, where we are exploring the gameplay in the For Rent expansion pack, which just came out recently for The Sims 4. We had some glitches with the apartment system in our last episode, and we ended up needing to repurchase our rental property. It was a whole thing. We have different tenants than what we did originally, but Max did finish his first aspiration milestone, and Morgan finished her second, I believe. So they've advanced their aspirations. Also, in our last episode, Tanvi aged up into a child. So they do have a child now in Tanvi. And as I loaded into the game to start playing, a bunch of things just happened. So we are already starting things off with a bang. First of all, Morgan is pregnant. We celebrated Love Day in game a couple days ago, and they woohooed in a hot tub, and sure enough, Morgan is now in her first trimester and needs to schedule her first prenatal visit. That was completely unexpected and unplanned. And it looks like she does not want to have another child right now. So she is feeling tense about this. Max is neutral about having children, so he will be fine with it. But Morgan is not really wanting another child. They were teenage parents, so they got pregnant when they were teenagers. Morgan has been raising Tanvi really like through most of her teenage years. And I think she didn't want another child, at least for a little while. And they don't really have a lot of space. They're living in a small townhouse that they actually own these townhouses. And there just really isn't a lot of room for another baby. So it kind of makes sense that Morgan isn't real excited about this. Then we found out that there is an electrical failure. So Max is going to have to get up. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. He's going to have to get up and tend to this. So everything is fizzing and popping in For Rokaya Rockside of the green household. Neighbors are reporting a power outage due to an electrical failure. Visit the unit to sort out the problem or call a contract crew on the phone. Max did want to handle an emergency event as part of his aspiration. I don't know if an electrical failure counts as that, but we did have some issues with the previous part of having a maintenance event happen, where we had an electrical failure once before, it didn't count. Then we had a sewage leak, that didn't count. So I don't know if this is going to count for him or not. I don't know what specifically classifies as a emergency event, but we better wake him up. And actually, before he does that, let's have him take a quick shower. That's just going to make him feel better and do better with doing this maintenance event. And then when he's done, we're going to need to go visit number 3. So they did do an update and they fixed the crazy rent situation, but they have not fixed whatever this issue is that's causing like multiple versions of the units to display in the display panel. And I did take out all of my mods, and it's not a mod that's causing this. I don't know what exactly is causing this, but it is not a mod. Okay, he is gonna need to come over and visit this unit though. All right, let's knock on the door. Like, sorry, it's the middle of the night, but you did call me with this issue. All right, so he needs to repair or replace all broken electrical objects. There is not much money, so he can't replace them. So he's going to have to come over. It looks like the TV is broken and the refrigerator. I think that's all that's in here that's electrical that's broken. I don't know where the tenants are. They don't appear to be home. So he's just getting this sorted out and taken care of. He's had to deal with an electrical failure before, so this isn't the first time. All right, Max has gotten the TV repaired. Now he's heading over into the kitchen because he needs to repair the refrigerator, which looks like it's kind of stinky too. Maybe they need to like clean out their refrigerator. Okay, he did, and that counted. So he has finished that part of his milestone. Outstanding job taking care of the electrical failure. The tenant household was pleased with your prompt response and your unit rating went up. So way to go, Max. All right, so Max did finish part of his aspiration milestone. Now he wants to achieve a 5-star rating on a unit, become good friends with a tenant, and have 3 units occupied by tenants. He does have this. Now he just needs to get a 5-star rating on one and become good friends with somebody. Now he does have good compatibility with Wayne the Boulder, so he seems like a good candidate for someone for Max to become good friends with. Oh, I forgot in the last episode too, we also had Max and Morgan get engaged. I think though we're going to tell him about the pregnancy. This isn't the first time she's had to break this kind of news to him, and she is really upset about it. And Max is feeling tense too from pregnancy and uncertainty. Max is open to the idea of having children, so he's fine with the news of his partner's pregnancy. It's even a little exciting, but his partner is distraught and freaking out. They don't want this baby. Max is not sure what to say or do. So poor Morgan is feeling very stressed about this. She does want to get married to Max, and maybe what they can do before this baby is born, maybe that's part of it too. She feels like they're not married. She wanted to have this baby, like, quote unquote, the right way. There's no real right way to do it, but she wanted to get married first before having another child. So she's feeling really upset about this. So I think that maybe we need to take them over to Tartosa and they can go to the courthouse and do like a courthouse wedding while Tanvi is in school. They can get married and maybe that'll make Morgan feel a little bit better. So they're here outside the courthouse. Max is trying to reassure Morgan a little bit. He's like, you know, we've gotten through this before. We can get through this again. We're here at the courthouse. We can get married. We can make that all be official. And I hope that that can like ease things for you. He's like, I really do love you and care about you. And I want to marry you no matter what. And he's like, we will get through this. We'll be okay. All right. And they're going to go ahead and get married. They've gone inside the courthouse. They're having a real quick courthouse wedding. And they are now officially married. Oh, and hey, Morgan is releasing a lantern as a way to commemorate their wedding. She is still feeling really tense about this unwanted child, but she is feeling better because they did just get married and she did want that, so she's feeling better about that. Now, Morgan also completed part of her aspiration. And she is, I think this is the last part. Yeah, this is the last part of her aspiration. To be a fount of Tomarani knowledge. All right, so she wants to collect 3 unique tassels. So she needs to visit the night market in Tomarang's Morinsong neighborhood, interact with the stalls to see if any tassels are being sold. To complete this objective, different tassels will need to be found. You can also find them in piles of sand on Koh Safa neighborhood beaches and when exploring Koh Safa's Sulia Tiger Sanctuary, or at the cave at Beard Cove. She also wants to explore Tomarang's cave, so swim to Beard Cove in Tomarang's Koh Safa neighborhood, then choose to explore the cave, explore the Sulia Tiger Sanctuary, and visit the statue of Kun Mei and the tiger. Tomarang's Koh Safa neighborhood holds many tales of days past. Explore this area and try to find the statue of Kun Mei the tiger, then select it and choose to view it. All right, Max is going off to do some odd jobs. I think he's feeling a little bit of pressure. They haven't gotten any rent money yet from their rental units, and now Morgan is pregnant with another child. So he's feeling a little bit of pressure, so he's taken off to do some odd jobs. So let's take Morgan over to the Koh Safa neighborhood, and let's see if we can find that statue and the cave that she needs to visit. We'll go here to the Screaming Gecko, because it's the only community lot. Right, I found a tiger statue. I don't know if this is the right one. Let's have Morgan come over. She can admire it because she's an art lover. So let's bring her over here to this and see if this is the right thing. Oh, wait, I bet this is it. This is a person and a tiger. Let's bring Morgan over here. This looks really pretty, actually. All right, so Morgan is coming over and admiring this statue, which I believe is the statue of Kun Mei and the tiger. And I think the tiger sanctuary is right here. So maybe we can visit that while we are over here. The Great Mother. Kunmei lived a long and fruitful life serving her people. The Tomarani people still honor her and the oath to the tigers of mutual protection. Legend says her soul continues to pass through the generation of tigers that come after her. If you keep an eye out, you might catch her watching from the brush, ensuring her promise is kept. Others say the glowing eyes are an omen of the beast's inevitable return. Regardless, Kunmei lives on in truth and in legend as the Great Mother of Tomarang. Okay, so I wonder if we will ever see like eyes, if we like look in the bushes at night, if there are eyes. And since we're over here and Morgan wants to explore the tiger sanctuary, let's go in there. Oh, we can support it. We can donate. We can adopt a tiger. What if we adopt a tiger? I want to adopt a tiger. Welcome to the Cub Club. Congratulations on becoming a Club member, and thank you for your generous donation towards the Adopt a Tiger program. Every club needs a fluffy friend, so be on the lookout for your plush buddy and an exclusive commemorative poster. This will arrive by mail in 1 to 2 business days. Your contribution is helping tigers thrive in and out of the Suli Tiger Sanctuary, and for that we think you're great. Be sure to come back and donate again later. Oh my gosh, we're gonna, oh, that took all of our money. The good thing, Max is out working. All right, let's go and visit the Tiger Sanctuary. So we're gonna get a stuffed tiger. I love that. I do wish you could actually like see the tigers. I think that would be really fun. I understand why you can't, but I would like to see tigers. The distant sound of tigers roaring filters through the dense trees, but Morgan is unable to spot any. Squinting and squirming to get a better view, there's still nowhere in sight. The tigers seem to be doing their thing, so she should try and enjoy what is around. I think maybe she'll look up and watch the birds. Hidden tigers. Oh no, worst day ever. Not only were there no tigers, a bird pooped right on her head. Birds are gross, and now so is Morgan. Oh no. So Morgan was not very happy with that trip. She's already feeling tense from an unwanted child, and then she got pooped on, but she's feeling energized from the Cub Club from adopting a tiger. This exclusive membership is now paid for and endorsed by Morgan Fires. Let the good times roll and continued donations roll. And Max did come home from his odd job with some money, so this is a good thing too. Let's get Morgan home. Let's have her cook some food in the pressure cooker, and then once night falls, we'll send her over to the night market and see if she can purchase a tassel. Not that they have a whole lot of money. Maybe we need to send Max out for another odd job. Or maybe Max needs to get like an actual job. Maybe one of them does. Tanvi is back home from school. Oh dear, she's feeling tense. I'll never from losing confidence. Tanvi feels like a failure and isn't sure she'll ever overcome it. That's awful. Tanvi, you're not a failure. Oh dear. I wonder what happened that made her confidence so low. So I did get a hopscotch and a marbles ring for Tanvi to use, as well as a jar for her to put marbles in. She doesn't have any marbles, and I'm not 100% sure how we go about getting them. There aren't any other children nearby to play with, so she can't play marbles right now, but maybe after she's done eating, she can come and practice some hopscotch. Or actually, maybe since Vanessa came over, she can play some hopscotch with Vanessa. All right, Tanvi has come out with Vanessa to try out some hopscotch. It would be really cool if there were some other kids that lived nearby that she could meet. Maybe she can go to the night market with Morgan later. Oh no, she's feeling embarrassed from a mortifying misstep. No need to jump to conclusions. Tanvi is so bad at hopscotch, it's too embarrassing to show her face. Tanvi is kind of having a tough time. She's embarrassed too from an awful day of school. Her confidence is really low. She's feeling kind of sleepy. She's really kind of having a tough moment. Let's let her have a little nap, maybe. Morgan is feeling down because of this unwanted pregnancy. Oh, her sister has arrived. Maybe she could talk to Vanessa a little bit as well. She can kind of tell her a little bit how she's feeling about the pregnancy, and she can also talk to Siobhan as well. They weren't really very close as sisters, but maybe now that they're older, Morgan is feeling a little bit of a stronger bond to her sister. She did help out a lot with Tanvi when Morgan was unexpectedly pregnant with her. So she is kind of trying to show her appreciation there. But she is going to kind of tell her that she's just found out that she's going to have another baby, and she is having a tough time with this development, and she would really like her support. And I think Siobhan is going to give that to her. She's been a good sister to her and helped her out in a lot of ways. So the night market is now open, and this is the stall that looks like it sells the goods. So I think we're going to bring Morgan. So Morgan has come over here, and let's have her purchase some goods. Let's see what these tassels are that she needs to get from the night market. Okay, we have a light green tassel, a decorative tassel. Display it proudly on the wall to add a little flair to any room. There's also a pink tassel. There's some marbles as well. Maybe that's how we get the marbles. What if we only have 137 simoleons, and I'd like Tanvi to be able to come over and get some marbles. So why don't we get this light green tassel for right now for Morgan, and then let's get Tanvi over here to purchase some marbles. All right, so there's a rainbow and a road to nowhere marble. Let's pick the rainbow marble for Tanvi, and she can have her first marble. So Tanvi can she put the marble in here? Oh, she can. You can put the marbles inside the jar of marbles. That's kind of fun. Morgan is trying to help Tanvi with her homework to see if she can get her confidence up a little bit, because right now Tanvi has low confidence. So maybe having her get her homework done, and then she'll do a little bit better at school. Morgan's helping her. They've become good friends. Maybe that will help her confidence going forward, and she'll start to feel a little better about herself. Okay, Morgan is now in her second trimester, and we'll let her go to the doctor's appointment in the morning, because it's like the middle of the night right now. Oh, but she's starting to come down with something and isn't feeling very well. I hope that everything is okay with her pregnancy. But a tenant revolt? What? Your time has come? The green household in Rokaya Rockside has endured bad living conditions for far too long, and it appears they are at the brink of staging a revolt. Oh my gosh! Try sending a conciliatory letter via the mail, or visit the unit promptly to address their concerns before your unit rating potentially takes a hit. Wait, hold on. Their unit rating is 3, and it's going up. Why are they having a revolt? Oh my goodness. And Morgan is pregnant and needs to go to the doctor. She's feeling sad and relatively distant from missing Tomarani culture. Oh my goodness. Okay, first things first, let's let Morgan go to the doctor and get this checked out. She's gonna go by herself since Max apparently needs to deal with a tenant revolt. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, they're all like outside protesting. What in the world? All of them, including Wayne the Boulder. Okay, let's come and ask them about their rental conditions. You're protesting in like the pouring rain. And let's find out what's going on. Why are you so upset about your conditions? I came over immediately when things were going badly. She doesn't like this at all. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's promise better conditions, I guess. Max is like, I'm doing the best that I can, and I've addressed every concern that you have. I'll continue to address all of your concerns. Your tenant, you have ignored... Wait, no one was trying to address it. I've not ignored the dissatisfaction of my tenants from the tenant revolt. Oh my gosh. And now their ratings have all gone down. I didn't ignore them. I was trying to find out what was wrong. Poor Max, he didn't do anything. Okay, now Morgan and Max are gonna go off to the doctor so Morgan can figure out what is happening with this pregnancy. Oh no, Morgan has developed a pregnancy complication called preeclampsia. She will need to monitor her blood pressure by eating healthy, hydrating, exercising, and if need be, taking an antihypertensive medication. But overall, the pregnancy should progress without major issues, though there is an increased risk of induction or C-section. Morgan should fill the prescription anytime. Oh dear, so Morgan's gonna have to be kind of careful, it sounds like, with this pregnancy. So maybe she's not gonna be able to go explore the cave like she otherwise would have. Max is back. Let's have him come over and visit Wayne the Boulder. He does want to become good friends with a tenant, and he has the best relationship with Wayne. So let's go check them out, and then maybe he can do some inspection passes on the house and see if there's a way that he can upgrade things so that Wayne the Boulder is a little bit happier with his apartment. All right, since Max knows Wayne a little bit better, he's going to ask him about the rental conditions and see what he has to say about things. He's like, how are you liking things here? I am concerned about the tenant revolt that took place. I really do want to make this the best place for my tenants as possible. And I think Wayne liked the conditions. All right, so Max is going to be like, well, let me just check out some of your appliances and things like that. Let me make sure everything is working okay. And I don't want there to be any problems. I don't want there to be any issues. So let me just give things a quick look. Oh no, Max has found an allergenic mold pile. This is not good. Okay, let's have him clean it and get that out of here because this is a problem. Now, there was a bunch of water on the floor, so apparently Wayne had a leak and he didn't report it and he didn't do anything to clean it up. So Max is in here cleaning up this mold, which hopefully he is able to remove. Okay. All right, it looks like he did. He did some maintenance and inspection on the stove, so that was taken care of. Now he's working on the refrigerator a little bit. And I think Wayne has come over to kind of show his appreciation a little bit. He's like, you know, thank you for listening and coming and tending to our needs as tenants. I know your heart is in the right spot, but maybe we can work together and we can make this come together in a better way. There is an option on the mailbox to snoop. Let's have Max come and snoop. I kind of wonder what this is. He can also post a conciliatory letter. Maybe we'll do that too, and maybe that will help with the issues that happened with the tenant revolt. Ooh, Max has discovered that Wayne has this secret interstellar interloper. What is this? Secrets. Interstellar interloper. Max has discovered a secret about Wayne the Boulder. When I learned how to walk as a toddler, I had a penchant for walking into trouble. One day, I found a big metal tube in my neighbor's backyard. He was fixing something on it and didn't notice when I toddled my way through the open door on its side. Of course, I'd brought my favorite toy with me and was happily playing with it while tucked away in a little corner. Well, little did I know, this tube was actually a rocket ship that my astronaut neighbor was tuning up right before his next trip to space. But when the floor suddenly started rumbling beneath me and the light suddenly changed around me, I managed to hop over to the window and saw myself surrounded by the stars. It was incredible, but I knew I'd get in huge trouble if I was found. So I hid in a different little nook with a nice view of the window, playing with my toy as I watched the stars and planets soar by. When we finally landed, I managed to sneak my way out and waddle home just in time for dinner. Somehow no one noticed. Oh my goodness. So apparently secrets are a new thing you can discover with this pack. That's kind of fun. Oh, and he has a playful moodlet. Two can keep a secret from finding another Sim's secret. So juicy and delicious. Secrets can be as sweet as ripe fruit. Does Max keep the fruit or sell it back for a hefty sum? I have to think about that one. I'm not sure Max would try to like take advantage of Wayne the Boulder because he does like him. They do get along really well with each other. They have amazing compatibility. So he might just keep this secret to himself about Wayne. Morgan is now in her second trimester and feeling sad. The idea of being parent to a new baby doesn't sound any better than in the previous trimester. There's still time to make a difficult decision, but Morgan is just not sure. No matter what she does, the damage is done. Life is permanently altered. Oh, Tanvi met a friend while at school. That's good. She needs some fun though. Let's let her come. And actually, maybe we'll have her come and play with some toys. Oh no, we've found mold. We have an allergenic mold pile. Morgan is like mopping stuff up and a mold pile has been found. This sink is broken. Let's have Morgan come and repair the sink. Max has gone off to do an odd job, so he can't really do anything with it. So let's get Morgan in here to repair it. And then She is pregnant. I don't know if having her clean up an allergenic mold pile is really a good idea. That may have to wait until Max gets home. Tanvi, why did you decide to go out and play in the rain with your toy? You're feeling uncomfortable because your clothes are all wet. Wait a second. Moira just showed up and Moira is pregnant and so is Morgan. Morgan is pregnant at the same time as her mom? This is weird. Oh my goodness. I guess let's ask Moira about her pregnancy and how she's feeling about it. It's nice of you to ask. I'm in my second trimester. They got pregnant at the same time. That's like really weird. I'm happy that I'm going to have a child. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Oh, and it looks like all of our tenants have like shown up. Okay, let's invite them in, I guess. Maybe Morgan can come and like make some food in the pressure cooker for these people who just randomly showed up. She's trying. No, there's another tenant revolt. Wait, what? Where was there a tenant revolt? We didn't ignore anything. Oh my gosh. There wasn't a tenant revolt. I swear. There was nobody revolting. We're trying really hard. Max like spent all day with Wayne the Boulder trying to fix things with him. Oh, he needs to come and clean this mold. I feel like destroying it with fire is a really bad idea. Also, he's like all decked out in this hazmat suit while Morgan and Tanvi are just like chilling out in their normal clothes. Okay, that's clean. Very good. I don't know what to do about this whole tenant revolt thing. Okay, so Morgan has a lot of positive things happening right now. But her high blood pressure pregnancy complication is coming into play. But she's feeling dazed from sporosis. Morgan feels funny from the weird growth sporadically infesting her home. The moral of this story is the mold piles are no good. Well, that's weird. Okay, Tanvi doesn't feel anything though. And neither does Max. All right, with the day kind of starting to wrap up here, this has been a really eventful episode. There's been a lot of things that have happened. I think we're gonna end things here. A lot of unexpected things happened, like Morgan being pregnant. We had another electrical outage that Max took care of, and it did seem to upgrade his milestone, and it counted for that, so that got taken care of. Tanvi is struggling with her confidence. We found out that Moira's mom is also pregnant, and they're like gonna have a baby together, which is a little odd. We've had a tenant revolt. Max has done some snooping. We've had our first signs of mold. It's been a little chaotic and a very eventful episode. So we're going to wrap it up here. I think in our next episode, we'll see their next baby being born. And I would like to see if we can maybe finish Morgan's aspiration. She needs to get 2 more tassels and visit the cave. And then for Max, it's just really going to be a matter of befriending Wayne the Boulder and seeing about getting the unit rating up, which I'm not 100% sure what's the best way to do that. So I may have to research that a little bit. I do also want to visit the Tiger Sanctuary again and see if we can learn any more lore from that, because it seems like that's a place that's going to give us a bit of lore. Let me know what you think about all of these crazy developments that have taken place in today's episode. Oh, Max and Morgan also got married. That happened too. A lot happened in a very short amount of time. But thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!